Hello, everybody. Oh, Gonif said Stree. Hi, Gonif. What do you think of my new starting soon screen that I made for my new setup? It's pretty fancy. I made it from a template, so I didn't do that much with it. I'm gonna make one that is actually mine sometimes. Here, I'm gonna quick do, just so you can see it, I'm gonna transition over to the Be Right Back screen. And then this is the final thanks for watching screen. And then back to this, just so you can see the different ones. You'll see them at the end as well too, but just in case anybody doesn't get to the end, then they can see them. You know, in case I stream way past when the monkey arrives, you may not be available. I did some of those. I did a little bit more work on, like making them custom, as you could see, but I mostly just wanted to have something set up on the streaming or the gaming PC that I got, because that's the one I'm taking home this weekend. And so if I can manage to get some time to stream, I'm hoping I'm going to do at least one day, I think. This is the one I'm going to be doing, so I'm trying to make sure everything is worked out for it today. I'm starting off today just doing a little bit of mining because I ran out of diamonds. And then I did a little work during like a real late night stream last night, getting some more Mekanism stuff done, and I have reached the point where I have everything I need to do some power with Mekanism, and I packed all that up in a crate. It's actually sitting right here in my pack right now. There, I have a barrel that's all wrapped up with it all in it, and we're going to take that over to the mining dimension and do some mining that is not mining with a builder. Like, do some quarrying. But in order to make the shape card, I need to make the quarry work. I just need 5 diamonds, and I ran out because all I have with me is the ones in this bag, and I have 2 left. I went a little too crazy using up my diamonds on stuff. That's okay. I will find some in here. Right now I'm just digging out a tunnel around another area to mine manually. And I'm still going to continue to do the manual mining even when I get the quarrying set up, because mining is relaxing. It's a way to get rid of stress, and sometimes it's just fun. So even when I don't need the resources, I probably will continue this grid mining that I have set up all the way till I get down to 0-0. Just maybe when I'm just not on stream, just doing it for fun. Because it is a really, at least for me, some people might disagree, it is a really good stress reliever. When I'm anxious, I just sit in here and mine away, because you don't need to worry about things when you are literally doing the same repetitive task over and over and being productive. Yay, diamonds! We got 21 diamonds out of that vein. I love this fortune craziness. Let's put down a couple torches in here before we head back out, just because I don't want to come into spawning a bunch of things. So since the last stream, I have been working like crazy, probably driving Gunif crazy, I'm sure, getting prepared for my move next week. And I think all the details now are worked out as much as I can from here, and getting very close to being ready to do the thing. Nothing left to do it but to do it, which is exciting. So let's do Need the 5 of those. What else do I need to make this shape card? Now I can't remember. I have a shape card and I need to do this, so it's just iron and redstone, both of which I have in here. Let's just go over to the mining dimension because I have the stuff in a crate, so I don't want to put them down and then have to pack them back up again. This one is, oh, it's right click with an open hand. Okay, so I want to find a good place to set down. If I pick this up, oh no, oh no. I think I just made a very grave mistake. Uh-oh. What was it? It's a teleport pad. I don't have any more of this. And I don't know how to get, like, I can get back because I can just slash home to get back. But I was thinking I would move that. I think what I should do is go down and do some mining until I make sure I get at least one more Aldemodium. I keep saying Aldemodium because it just makes more sense in my tongue with the... I had made a ladder down. I don't see a hole for the ladder down. Where? This is not great. This is not a great start. Gone if I messed up. You know what? I might have gone when I made it. Knowing me, I walked over to where the 0 on the X is. Because I like to dig. Doesn't look like I did that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to 0, 0. And I'm going to put a ladder down there. I don't know if I have... Okay, I have wood with me and I have saplings. So worst case scenario, I can just live here. I live here in the mining dimension now. This is what I do. It's my life. Or you know what? Also, I can fly. I don't know what changed to make this work like this, but I like it. The fact that it's like this. I wonder if it's something to do with my resolution or my GUI thing. But it's much nicer than it was. Oh, I need to change the controls for the jetpack again, so... The toggle engine's fine, but I want my decrease throttle to be down arrow. Increase throttle to be up arrow. Traveling too fast. I did just say I liked mining. I'm thinking about it more now, and I realize that, like, it's not the end of the world, even if that telepad being broken means I can't get back to that spot. Because in the end, what I'm going to do... So here's 0, 0. In the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a spot here where I'm going to start the quarry, and I'm going to quarry out in this direction. From 0, 0 out. And so this is the chunk where I want to do the things. Put my backpacks down. And I'm going to put a waystone here. A waystone. So that I can travel back and forth using that method instead of the telepad. So it's fine. I just don't have the resources to make a waystone. And so I'm going to have to get another telepad set up to get back here after I go home. And I only have one Allthemodium nugget left. So what I'm going to do is craft some ladders. Do I have... What other wood do I have? I have plenty of spruce. And then I'm going to plant spruce here real quick. Just to make sure that I have more. Here, have a torch. I think spruce still need space around them. So the torch, I'll put the torch nearby, but not next to it. Doesn't look like it's nighttime and there's no mob spawning. It doesn't look like mobs even spawn in this dimension. But that's fine. Let's do some sticks. And then let's do all of those. That's enough. And I'm going to put it right here. Actually, no. Before I do that, where did that dirt go? Oh, you know what? These backpacks still pick things up when they're nearby. Even if they're not on you. I forgot about that. I don't want to put it there because I'm going to build the quarry system here and we're going to start digging here. And I don't really want to have the ladder right next to that. So let's just go a few blocks out. So like 1, 2, 3, and I'll put it like right here. I guess I wouldn't even need a ladder because I can fly, but my jetpack might turn off. Hover can stay on, but I'm turning the engine off. I don't want to be burning fuel as I'm slowly using it as I hover down. You know what? I'm actually being kind of silly. I can at least, before I start going down to mine looking for Allthemodium, I can set up the thing because it can start mining for me. And then if I need more, while it's doing its thing, I can go, maybe I'll get more while it's doing it. I don't know what the rate to get it is, so it might be really fast so I get one, it might be forever. But let's get things. This is just my extra backpack and other storage stuff thing. And then this is our setup here. So the builder is the first part that we're gonna do. So we're gonna set that right here. And then we need to work on the shape card. To make this shape card into a quarrying card, I need a diamond pick. Oh, I only needed 4. That's fine. Now I have an extra diamond that I don't need. I have those 2, and then I can make this. So I need iron and redstone. Oh, did you just... You... Oh, you... I shift-clicked the recipe. And so instead of using the diamond shovel that I just crafted, it just used my enchanted diamond shovel to make that shape card. So that's a very expensive shape card. Okay, so shape card... Box, solid. I think that I want to do... Start with this. If I'm correct, I think that this is going to be... Let's do show area. Is there... Okay, so that is the box that it's currently doing. That is not what I want. Builder is at northwest corner, so let me think here. We are facing north, and we are facing... When we look at the builder from this corner, we are facing west and north, so it is at the northwest corner. That is not what I want. Builder is at the southwest corner? Let's try it again. I guess I could do it that way, but that's not what I want. So this is the closest one to what I have. Let's see what happens if I do this, make this minus 128. No, that was not the right way. This one is not the one I want to change. Let's change that one to positive. Okay, cool. So then it was, if I increase that by 2 more each. Yeah, that's perfect. So now it's doing there. And I do want, now that I have that, let's do the ladder down here. Because I just want to go down to the bottom and see if it's going all the way to the bottom. Oh, I should have grabbed my backpacks so that I could pick up these items. That's alright. I'm just digging down 100 blocks to the, or a couple hundred blocks to the bottom, and then we'll be fine. Oh, what did you say? Oh no! Oh, you said that was about the enchanted shovel. It's all right. I have pretty much infinite experience. I can redo it. But I don't know if you've seen this dimension before, but it is specifically for mining, and it's really neat because it is nothing but blocks. There's no caves. There's no mob spawning. and it is overworld stacked on top of nether, stacked on top of end. And so it has everything that you could want. And so if you set up a quarry in here, you'll get all the resources. All of them. And so what I'm doing is I set up a quarry to start there. And it is going to mine out all the blocks in there. I'm going to make it so it voids certain blocks so that we don't need to get it. And then I'll set up a storage array so that we can get all the things. Okay, so like, let's see. You see, it's not quite down as far as I want it to go. And we are, it's because guy really wants to murder me. It's because I didn't take into account the fact that we go down 64 blocks below 0. So we go down to minus 64 from 0 here in end. So we have 64 blocks to the end. And then I believe it's 64 blocks of nether. And then I think we go up to 128, so 64 blocks of the overworld. And eventually when we have like super fast power and all kinds of things, we can do super craziness clearing this stuff out. Well, that reminds me, I also want to turn this into a clearing quarry card. You can do it as just a regular quarry card, and what that does is that every block it replaces with dirt, which is sometimes useful for like lag reasons. But I want to clear it completely out, which means it's gonna mine every block, and I'll set it up to probably void all the like the stone and the dirt and things like that. Actually, I might set up so it just quarries it all. And then, oh, did I put these ladders on the wrong side? I think I did. I want them all facing the same way. I also ran out of ladders. Okay, so first of all, let's get rid of these. Can I vein mine all the way down? Ooh, that almost killed me. Okay. Back up to the top. Wonder if the jetpacks have emergency hover mode. I know Simply jetpacks used to. I don't know if they added that into the Iron jetpacks or not. I will have to look in a minute. The emergency hover mode was nice because basically you could just fall down a pit and it would not let you take fall damage because it would stop you when you got close to the bottom. So let's see. Does it have that control? Doesn't look like it. We'll get this ladder down. We'll make an adjustment. I thought I heard a witch. I think it was in the music. I think I need another 64 ladder. Before I do anything else, though, I want to pick these back up. Let's do, this is my block back. This one's more. I also need to fix my armor up. Okay, so 6 spruce plank, spruce logs, dark oak logs. Use these to make sticks. Okay, that stopped, so that means we're all the way to the bottom. We want to take this quarry card out. So the offset's right. Let's do it like that. That's weird. That's not what I was expecting it to do. Let's just go down and see what it looks like at the bottom. You can see on the map, it shows like the grid of where we're going to be going. That's why I thought it was the wrong side. Blocks. Okay, so it does come all the way down, so we're good. Okay, so it's higher than we need, but it doesn't matter. It'll still do just fine. So the next thing we need to figure out is getting some storage going here. I'm gonna set these. Actually, can I see what it's in these? Yes. Okay, good. I can see what's in these before I put them down. Let's just do the storage first. I just want a chest or a barrel. I have an iron barrel. It's limited. This is probably my best option. Let's just put this here. I think if I just put it on top, it'll use it as the inventory when I turn this thing on. But it needs power. So let's work our way backwards through the power. We want to do an energy cube here. And we'll just test it for now with this. So this is we're inputting energy into here. Oh no, that's input. Obviously, we're thinking of it backwards. We want to output energy here. So that's giving it power. And then let's clear all the other sides here. Really like how it shows you the block on the things. It makes it so much easier. But so this is, we need a redstone one to activate it. So let's do, just do a lever. Oh yes, this. Okay, so first of all, we want to change that out. I want this to be clearing. Clearing is real simple. You just take the card, you surround it in glass, and now it is a shaped card. Clearing quarry. But now the problem is, if I have it, I was thinking it doesn't matter if it's too high, it'll just skip. It won't. It'll actually scan through all those blocks. So let's do the math. That's what we need to do. So we're standing at 253. So we're looking at, so many things on this screen. I really need to simplify it so I can actually see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out, block I'm targeting is 252. The 252 plus 64 is 316. Oops. So instead of 512, we are at 316. But I need to do the offset. So 168, I think. So let's do 100. Yeah, let's just do that and see what happens. Mining down so I can see if that quarry part is hitting anything where I want it to be, and if it is, well, how I have this. I'm not quite understanding how the offsets are working, and so I'm trying to figure it out. So not really making sense to me. I don't see it at all. Probably one of those things that I should just, instead of experimenting with, just look it up. It would probably be smarter, but this is fun to try to figure things out. It's fine. Let's look at it again. Found something. I found a new type of ore that I hadn't found before. That's pretty cool. We want to go to this. Okay, so let's base it on this. It's 256 blocks by 256 blocks, and if I leave the offset 0, it puts it 128 blocks that way. And so what I was thinking was that if it's 316 on the Y, that would be the 256 plus the 64. Oh, I think I want to offset this by 168, not minus 168. Okay, that's improvement. At least I see the thing. Now, why is it? Did I change the type of this? Oh, I did. We want box, solid. So now it's doing it from there. Only up to there. Is this the top of the world? Yeah, okay, so it's going up, but it's not going up the whole way because it's the top of the world. That makes sense. I thought I changed it to solid and it didn't save that. I don't know why. So it's a box solid. Let's leave this at 0. See what happens. Still not doing a solid one. Why do the thing? Why? Why do? Oh, can I do it that way? I didn't know I could do it that way. Let's just do it. We'll come out here to, let's say, here. That makes things simpler if this works. Basically what it's doing is now that I'm actually using the quarry card to set it, it's going to set all the things for me. And so then I don't have to do any of this math stuff. Math's no fun. Finding some new things. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on recording an episode for the weekend before I leave. I think I'm probably going to do it on Mekanism and RF Tools, just the builder portion. So it's nice that I'm working out all the details on how the stuff works. You know, because it's kind of nice when you do a tutorial on how things work, to know how they work. Oh my god, how much gold was that? I just got 122 gold out of that. I've been struggling for gold, so that's awesome. Where's your cut of what? Gold? You want the gold? You kind of have to start playing the Minecraft if you want me to give you the gold. And even then you can't have it. I need it for my storage. Get your own gold. Time for some hydration. By the way, I don't have my stream manager up at the moment. So if you're doing any of those things, I can't see them. I can bring it up though. Hey, I got a new follower today, Rox Whale. I don't know if that was during the stream or not, but I got it. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Brings us up to 101 followers on Twitch. Okay, so it's one below where I put it. Let's see. I'm just trying to learn these things. So the offset's 130 minus 159, 130. So that's where I had it. Let's do the offset. Bring it up one. Up one. And see where that changes it to. You don't have to hit the support off and on to change it. Sometimes I feel like it helps. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't do anything because that just broke. How did I go from... Did I do something wrong there? This was 130. And it was right there. Why you no go? Is the redstone messing with this thing? Yeah, okay, so redstone messing with the thing. I think that this is going to be correct. I think it's going to do what I want it to do now. So let's give it a go. You can see this is where the stuff went. So it's going to do one chunk at a time, and it's going to work its way down. Turn the preview mode off. You see it's going real rapid quick through all the stuff. It's going to run out of juice real fast. Burning through that power. Did it just stop? Oh, that's why it stopped. Okay. So let's go back in. Boys mowing the lawn. So if I void, let's just void all the things for now, because I don't have any space for anything. Do I need to start it again? Sometimes you have to like redo the thing to make it do the things. So that's off. You can see it's got the whole chunk that we need. You see it shows you on here where it's going. So we're at 235. Okay, now it's back to doing the thing. The difference is it's voiding this stuff. Where it should be. Not enough power. Okay, that's what I thought. We ran out of power super fast. Turn this off. So now we can work on the next step. And that is, the next step for that is getting our gas burning generator in place. So that's going to go like this. And we're going to configure this. So now we have the gas burning generator. We can set that to input. Now we have power coming back in and it's feeding back in here. So this is full of power. This is full of ethylene. So we have a little bit of power for a little while again. But that's going to run out super fast because we're not producing ethylene. So we need to produce ethylene. So the next step in that chain, the producing ethylene, is in the pressurized reaction chamber, which I have in here. And this thing is not doesn't have a pool, but this has, for the gases, we can push out there. And so now this is using up the water and the hydrogen I have in it, and it's producing more ethylene, which is producing more power. So we need to get hydrogen, water, biofuel in here. So let's do the hydrogen part. That's from the electrolytic separator. So let's configure this. Output 1, which is our hydrogen, goes to the right into there. So that's good. The oxygen here is dumping. And then I think for this, I'm actually going to have to set this as an input. I'm just going to let me do the dumping of the thing into there. Maybe not. Oh, I have this set on fluids. That can all be turned off. Items can be turned off. What I need is the gas. Now we're outputting hydrogen here. So the hydrogen's good. And then this can produce more, but it's not producing more. That's because there's no more water in it, and that's because I turned it off. So now it's going to produce more hydrogen from the water, and the oxygen is just going to get dumped when it gets filled. And this is keeping this filled with hydrogen. Next, we need water in here and here. So we're going to do a pump. I'm going to do these underneath. We're going to put the pump here. And then underneath the pump, we need some water. And so then we need fluid pipes, but we're going to actually use the universals. The universals are going to let us do all the things. Let's see. Fluids from the bottom, input. So that's an input. And then this one is fluids from the bottom, input. And then I need this wrench. And that's going to do that. And so as long as this has power, it's going to pump water up, keep the water in here, give us our hydrogen. And it'll also provide the water here for that. Next step is biofuel. So we need the biofuel here. And I want to try to see if I can just do it directly above. So when I do items config, if I change this to input, I don't think this is going to pull in. I think I had that's the trouble I had before, which is fine. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to box you up. I'm going to put a universal cable on top of you. I don't need to put anything else in here. So how about we put it, trying to keep things nice and condensed. How about we put you right here? And I put an output here. There we go. So now the biofuel is getting put in here. I also need to do an output for the substrate. Into this box. So let's do that. I might be able to do the output. Actually, I don't think I want to do it like that. Oh no, I can because I have the power cable underneath. So let's do items. Change that to an output. Yeah, good. So that'll push into here, no problem. I'll set this up as a void then. So that the substrate can just void when we do it. I think I'll have to make a void. So to make a void, we need obsidian, ender pearls, and redstone. I don't have the ender pearls in here. We'll do that later. It'll be fine. So that means this is coming in, this is coming in, this is coming in, and that's going out. So it's going to produce ethylene as soon as it has power. This is getting water. What else did I have in here? These are all just extra things I had that I don't. Oh, I need to be able to provide more of this. So the crusher's here. And the crusher can output to this. So if we do the items config output, sure, we'll do it like that for now. Let's do the top as an input. And then I need a piece of dirt. And I need a potato. This will grow potatoes. It should push it into the... here. We'll have to wait and see. I may have to put a buffer in between there. In fact, I have a buffer here. I think I did do that before. I already have a barrel full of potatoes. Oh yes, I did do that because I'll eventually get poisonous potatoes. And I need to have somewhere for them to go. So I'll put them in there and I'll set it up to void. So does that allow me to input from the top? It doesn't. That was the problem I had. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do... Wow, this jetpack. It's hard to control when you're going that fast. I could have packed it up. I should have, but I didn't. It's fine. Potatoes away. The reason I'm moving it is because I need to be able to have a pipe that goes there. And I don't want it to... I want to keep this more compact. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll put this here. Why you know let me put on top of there? That's fine. We'll turn this to an output. And we'll get rid of that. Because that's not supposed to be in there. And we'll put this to here. And so in theory, if I put potatoes in here, and this needs potatoes, since this outputs, it'll go there? Or is it trying to put the potatoes somewhere else? It's trying to put the potatoes somewhere else. Let's turn that off. We'll do it here with an output. Have an input there. Let's turn this off. Turn this off. Disconnect that. Now in theory, does that mean potatoes are going out of there and into here? Probably not, because I need the back to be an input. Well, you know what? I could have probably just done it there. Let's try it again. So output. Let's get rid of these pipes that I put. So instead of it being the back, we'll set this as input, turn that off. And so now those potatoes will go in there because that can accept potato. Excellent. And so now I can put my thing here on top, turn this off, and then we'll put that and a potato in there. So that'll keep that full, that'll keep that full. So that needs power, it makes that. Everything is being made, so now what we need to do is get power to all these machines. So we have power there. So let's do the bottom of this machine as an output for power. That'll put power into there, there, and there. Then I can just come up like this and get power to there. That means I need to disconnect this and this. I think we got it. Okay, so this grows potatoes. The potatoes go in here. That puts the potatoes into here, which makes biofuel, which gets put into here. The biofuel gets put into this. This produces hydrogen that goes into here. The pump pumps up water that goes in here, which means why you don't get power. Energy input. Output in the bottom. Now I think it's working. This is getting power. Are you receiving power? Energy. From the bottom, input power. Has plenty of power. I think one thing I want to do is pull this in and go down here, and I'm going to put this in here. And that just makes it so that this can transfer 32,000 per tick. And that means that this should be increasing power. This has power. This is creating power. This has power. This is making ethylene, which is increasing here, but we're burning it faster than we're using it because this needs power. But this is full of power. So let's let everything back up and see what happens. This should create a huge excess of power when we're done, once the buffers here are all filled up. That's filled up, that's filled up, that's filled up. Should be getting a backup in ethylene. I think I am. I think it's burning a little bit, but then it's coming across 100 at a time. Yeah. So the small numbers are going down, but it's going up in 100. Which means let it do its thing again. Question is, can this keep up with the power demands that we have? This is going down slightly. This is burning real fast. I think this is going to use a lot more power than this system produces. But it's producing power. Let's just let it do its thing for a while and see what we get out of it. This should stop using power once the biofuel builds back up. Took some out of there by accident. Yeah, so it's not going to make any more biofuel because there's nowhere for it to go. And so whenever it uses biofuel in this system, it pulls more out and then it starts making more, but it'll keep topped up in power. Same here. Eventually this would back up and then this would stop, but we're using more power than we can produce, which means we need to make more ethylene, make ethylene faster, because this can produce more power than it is doing. We just need more ethylene, which means we need some upgrades. So I think the energy and speed upgrades are what we need to do next. Still trucking away. We're getting the things. This is going to get very full very fast. So we need to upgrade to a gold barrel. So iron to gold. I need 8 gold and a redstone torch. I have a redstone torch. I have 8 gold. We got some diamonds. Didn't get any all the Vodium yet, which is what we're waiting for. This is going to just keep chugging away slowly as the power comes in, because it's, you can see it says not enough power, but it's still going. That just means it doesn't have enough power to keep it going at full speed, which is all right. I mean, we'll deal with that. Next thing, let's upgrade this to diamond. Gold to diamond. That should just be 8 diamonds with redstone torch. And then if I wanted to go diamond to netherite, what are we talking? 1 ingot plus a redstone torch. You know, I only have enough of this for 1, but I think this is actually a good place to use it. Do I have a furnace? I don't, but I have the ability to craft it. Oh, I do have some coal. Let's cook it up. Now that we're getting some automated resources, then it's okay for me to use some of this, I think. Sapphire. Sorry, I just got a message about my move and I needed to deal with it. So this is still going. I just want to let it keep going for a while just to see what all things I get. But I need to keep working on increasing the storage in here. That was the weirdest thing I've ever done. I don't know why I did that. Now we got our first netherite barrel. That's pretty big. Okay, so let's do some stack upgrades for this. So stack upgrade. Back. Which stream at? There we go. Stack upgrades we need to do. We need to first do these. Let me see. Do I have any that I have? I have an iron one. I don't have any others. So let's do. Oh, I have basic to iron tier upgrades. Apparently, I made a bunch of. I don't remember doing that. We need wood and upgrade bases. So I need wood. Need the wood. Add some in on my inventory too. So is this planks? Yeah, this is planks. Oh no, that's logs. But this is plank. I need 3 more upgrades. So it should do it. Grab some iron. Then I need to upgrade those to iron. So I need more iron blocks. Oh, I need to do these first. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to do these to go to iron. Okay, so I have 4 of those. I want to gut those to gold, so I need more blocks of gold and gold. Grab these. I think I just threw gold in there and cooked it because I was just distracted, wasn't paying attention. I need to make another one of these hammers. I'll do this one first. I need to take a quick break here in a minute. I'm gonna get a phone call that I'm gonna have to deal. Okay, so let's get some gold cooking up. Means I need more coal. Fortunately, I have coal. You can see this thing is still trucking away. Cobble deep slate is now going. Take this out for a minute. I think that should make it so the cobble deep slate doesn't come down, because the cobble deep slate is coded to match cobblestone. So now we're not getting the cobble deep slate, which is what we want. So if I use this to make this, I need more gold. I'm also going to need more diamonds for the next stage, because that's this one. I'm going to need a ton of diamonds, but I'm getting more diamonds, so that's fine. Gold here. I have some gold in here. let's grab more. I only need 8 of these to do all 4 of those. So let's see if that's enough to get something done. That's 3 of them, so I just need that might be enough to do it. Nope, I need 1 more piece of gold. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I had to take a call about the U-Haul that I... Hey, Gunna resubscribed with her Prime. She has been subscribed for 16 months and is on a 2-month streak. Gunna, you're let's take a look at this. We're getting more diamonds like crazy. So let's see. I need 8 blocks of diamond for this next stage. That was 9. So if we are using this, that gets us 1. And diamond is what we're going for in here. Diamond is the maximum. Look how much space that already made. And then we can do two more. Oops, be fine. Not what I need to do, but I mean, I can only do 2 stack upgrades in there. I can only do 2. I thought I did more than that in the creative world. Maybe it's different rules here. Alright, well. I don't need to use those diamonds up then, and I have some more upgrades for later. Just fine, but since it's a netherite barrel, I can only do those 2. Maybe that was for the... It might have been for the limited barrels. I can go to 4. But that's okay. I can now hold 16,384. Hi, Sai. Glad you're here. 16,384 of each of these items in this barrel. And so as long as I keep feeding this thing power, it's just going to keep mining for days. And if you remember, I have it mining this chunk, and then it's going to go through and it's going to mine all the chunks in a giant square all the way out to like 256, which is like way out here. And so this could just mine forever. Well, not forever, but for a while. So what we need to do is just keep throwing more power at this. And to do that, because the next stage to get more power with our current setup is just get more ethylene, because this is burning ethylene as fast as it can. And this is producing it as fast as it can. So I don't know. I think that this starts producing less power if there's less ethylene in here. So I think it can produce more. But I could always make another gas burning generator if I end up making more ethylene than this can handle. So our next step is to increase here. So if we do energy and speed upgrades, we'll be able to produce more ethylene for this. So let's do... First of all, let's turn these grid lines off now that I'm done. I'm sure you guys are tired of looking at this. Energy and speed. Let's just do mechanism upgrades. We can see them all. The speed upgrades just use infused alloys, osmium dust, and glass. Energy upgrades is the same but with gold. So as far as those things go, I think I have them in here. I only have one infused alloy. This is a mess. Did I get any? I got one piece of allthemodium. Oh no, that's in there. I didn't get any allthemodium. Allthemodium. I was told that it spawns in here, but I'm not positive. So I think we'll just let this keep going. Is that allthemodium right there? Excellent. Should have left one there just to see how much I get from it, because I'm not positive what I get when I mine it with this. The other thing with those upgrades is I can put fortune and silk on them and stuff like that down the road, but it's gonna that requires a huge amount more power. But at least we confirmed that allthemodium does in fact spawn in the deep slate layer of the mining dimension, and we got a little bit of it. And we got more than a little bit because we got 7 when I fortuned it, which is awesome. If I use this with the mining hammer, I double it too, or the ore hammer. I mean, cool. So that's like a ton, more than I could have ever hoped for. Do that. I think I need to work on upgrading the backpack. I had done this backpack as I was doing it as gold because I was going to use that in the nether. I'm not going to do that anymore, so let's grab some. Oh, the diamonds are already on me. Another thing I really need to do is work on naming and sorting these bags so that I can tell them apart easier. That would be really helpful. But now I have some more space here. I want to do... I want to set up something real quick here. Let's do an item pipe. I'm just going to put it like this. And I'm going to put this bag there. We're going to do out. So that's going to start moving things in. And I'm going to grab this. Put it there. So now all these ores are getting moved into this bag. But I have things in here that shouldn't go in here though, but that's fine. Because this can hold 2,000 of each one. And so I can grab, when I want to just fill up on my ores, I can come over here and fill this up. What I could do, I think I'll have to clean this up, but what I could do is make it so that lock everything in place, and then I will sort it like those. That's where things are right now, and then I will manually sort it, and I will make it so now things in this bag can fill back up from here if it's something that's already in here, but if not, then it won't go in, and that means that if I have more than the 2,000, it won't let me use it to do anything. Let's do it. This way. Try to make some extra space. And it'll also make it so that I can kind of easily see what is in here that I still that is new, because the stuff that's in that chest is stuff that I haven't seen before. Okay. Be a pain to move. I'm going to do it this way. I'll have to come up with a better system for those big ones anyway. I just want these raw metals across the bottom. Leave that go for a little bit. Back to what I was working on. So I need to make some more infused alloys, which means I need to get back to our other dimension. So let's go. Before I go, I'm going to take this bag with. And so when I come over, all I have to do is drop down my ore backpack there and it'll fill up. But let's go back home. We want to make a waystone. Means we need amethyst shard. I don't know that I have amethyst shard. Looking to see if there's any way for me to get them without actually going and looking for a geode. But I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Nothing simple anyway. I'll have to think about that. But for now, I can make a new telepad. What I'm gonna do is actually grab a couple stacks of pearls. I also want to check and see how is this doing. Getting pretty full on XP. I may want to do some more enchanting. Let's actually do 2 new telepad. I want to do some testing. And so I'm going to put the telepad, instead of putting it down that hallway last time, now I know I can't move. I'm going to put it here next to this, because it just makes sense to have it next to the other system that we can use to... Okay, well that's a problem. Did I break my mining dimension forever? I really hope I didn't just build that and there's no way for me to get back to it. Let me do some quick looking it up. I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, it's supposed to be, I'm shift and right click this with an empty hand. Is it because I have something in this hand? That's dumb. That's just dumb. So I did look up to see, and okay, well there's my old ladder. The reason that it doesn't drop anymore is because I guess there was a time when you could duplicate the thing. But I don't just don't see why that's you. Whatever. You would think that it would be more important that you not be able to get stuck in another dimension than to duplicate an item that only takes you to and from that dimension. And I know that you could use it to go to the other, which is another all the mods dimension, but like once you are able to go to those two things, that's it. You can't smelt the thing down to get all the modium back. It just seems weird to me. But hey, maybe they wanted me to get stuck in this dimension. Why do I have so much trouble finding the right way to fly to get to 0? Okay, so that's 0. Flying the wrong way. 0. No, I was going the right way. Struggle because you struggle because you muggle? That's probably true. There we go. Now we're back at our thing. And I brought another teleport pad, which I'm going to put right here. Now I can get back and forth. Then once I find an amethyst crystal, I will... What? Thankfully, I had a... Thankfully, I had a thing to fly. Am I in the other dimension? Yeah. Or is this just the overworld? Does it say what dimension I'm in here? Let's do... Well, first of all, let's fix that on here. I meant to do that a while ago. Mini-map settings, information setting, go display manager, biome. And then I also want game time. Now I'm just back in the overworld. Did my waypoints get deleted when I had to switch to the new computer? Possible. I can get those. I feel like I should go raid this ship since I spawned in right above it. Oh, that's right. This is the pillager ship at spawn. Bye. Yeah, I lost those waypoints. That's fine. Great waypoint. Storage island. You can't put hashtag I was here twice. We already know you're here. I mean, that'll be fixed once I find this amethyst crystal and set up a new waystone. It's fine. It's just funny that that happens. Wow, things are lagging in this dimension. You would think that the block generation lag wouldn't be that bad in a dimension that's completely flat and has no mobs. But no. How long have we been? Almost 2 hours. Uh, okay, so let's take a look. What do we got going on in here? One thing I do need to do. Let's see, we need to go to the chunk. Claim chunk. We're gonna claim this. Force load all four of them. That means this will run even when we're not here. Okay, so we need to. Is this doing anything down there? It is digging. Put this back then. I have to sort this out much better, but that'll be for another time. Back to the energy upgrade things that we were doing. I want to start with energy upgrades because that's what's going to make it so that it uses less power, and that's important. So I have gold. Oh, that's right. That's what I was. That's why I went back. $16 till I can go back. I really need to just go and find this crystal. I need a waystone. So I just don't know how to find the geode super easily. Amethyst geode. They spawn between minus 58 and 30, and there's a 1 in 24 chance to generate a geode. So if I mine at 0, it's kind of right in the middle, I'll find it. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Just mine in a straight line until I hit a geode. Getting some real choppiness in my play today, and I know I'm like teleporting back and forth between dimensions, but everything seems to be running fine other than that. I'm not sure what's causing that. So both of these worlds should have been generated already. Maybe the massive quarry machine I built is lagging the world, but that seems silly. It's just so choppy, I can barely play. You didn't see this tower here before. This doesn't improve shortly. I'm gonna have to just call it, because I can't play like this. Check and see if something else is running. See anything? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might have broken Minecraft. Oh no. You guys still hear me out there? Can't tell if it's Minecraft that has broken or if it's the internet. It might be. All right, buddy. Sorry about that. Game crap. Loading in now. Hopefully it doesn't take 20 minutes. It loads 100. I don't know if it was Quarry causing our problems, if it was the switching back and forth between dimensions, being indecisive. But I want to find a geode so I can get some amethyst. So I may look through to see if there's another way to get it. It's easy. I don't want to. Trying to think if I had any caves where I might be able to fly around and look for it. I think in the mining area there's that big. There's a big open cave room. Probably I could go in there, but it would be really nice to be able to just jump back and forth between our quarry and our base. So it's worth the efforts for the long run. As soon as this world finishes loading. There we go. Yeah, much smoother now. Must have been jumping. Excuse me, jumping back and forth. Look at all these books. Oh no, I left my other bag over there. Oh yeah, I know these towers. I left my ore bag back at the other place. But I think I'm gonna go mine. I'm not really gonna mine too much ore. Just put all this stuff in here. I have a lot of space, but it's fine. I'm gonna go to the mine. This way. If I go down here, big open cave. So maybe, if we're lucky, we can find a geode in one of these walls. They're not terribly uncommon, so we should be able to find one. Come on. What the hell? Never seen that before. Stringy cobweb. Interesting. Oh. Getting choppy again. I mean, I am flying all over the place. Here we go. Found one. Problem is I don't think this has been loaded. Let's just find some of this out while we... can this stuff be turned into... Hey, Gross. If we crushing wheel, it does. If we smelt it, it turns, it can be used to make glass. This crusher will do it. Does the mechanism crusher do it? Because that's what I have. Of course, it has to be that crusher, which I do not have. I mean, I don't need a ton of this, but it's nice to know down the road I can get that, which is good. Anything. They have to be fully grown. So let's take off this from. I'm going to turn you down slower speed. I'm just going to dig a bunch of this out to expose more surfaces to make it so that I can get more of the crystals. Oh, 7:20. I think I'm going to stop at 8 o'clock. Maybe before then. I'm getting very tired. It's been a very long week. I am really glad I managed to get a couple of streams in. Despite the traveling and everything else going on. It's nice to know that I can do that. I also got the new gaming PC I got is a laptop, and so that means that I can do a portable setup. So like if I can, you know, make time when I'm traveling, I can take it with me. Have a smaller mic that I might work on getting set up so that when I do that, I can pack a little lighter, still have the ability to do streams on the go. That was the goal of it. And then when I'm at home, I will have the 2 PC set up so that I can play on one, stream on the other, which will be nice. It'll let me do some things that I wasn't able to do before. I mean, I wasn't able to go like super high end, but it'll help. I needed to get it done, and it's the only way I could do it if I still wanted to be able to do any of the work and stuff at home in the week coming up. I also needed a powerful computer that I could travel for work, so like it wasn't just for streaming that I did it. Certainly wasn't not a factor. feel like this webbing makes me think that there's some giant thing over here that's going to eat my face. I think what I might do is call it here for tonight. And I'm just going to block myself in. I'm going to let these geodes do their thing. And when I come out, I have pretty good fortune, so I'll get a lot of shards from it. And then we'll be able to do some cool stuff next time. I'm getting really drained to the point where I can't think too straight anyway, so let me go see if there's somebody we can raid that's streaming. Captain Sparkle's raiding playing Minecraft. Let's see if we can. Yeah, cannot raid him. I always want to do a smaller. Use this. Raid. That work? I don't even know. I'm trying to do it with this setup. I don't know who works or not. Anyway, I've had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys did too, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.